let's get back into it. It's time to go volunteering at the soup kitchen. Let's go goals. I have no idea why you're acting like the leader here. It's a charity held by the guild and performed by adventurers, with major help from Dimitri Familia. We are preparing a feast. It still doesn't explain why you're excited and all. Today's the day the world is going to be filled with smiles. Let's get to work, everyone. Volunteering is not exactly my thing. I'm not good with people, so I'll go and help the kitchen. You come with me, Leon. We will turn those starving people into cute piglets. Please stop. You're going to get us spammed with complaints. Now let's go and help those who look busy. Now, by the way, look at this place. It's crowded with happy people, surprising how a town can change in just one day. Gratitude makes others happy, and it keeps the chain of smiles going. This is the true warrior. The shrouded clouds are gone, and the skies are clear. Sun is smiling with us, and we better keep them burning. I knew it. It was you ladies, Astria Familia. Oh, Gareth. I could immediately recognize your loud voice, Elise. Hello, Uncle Gareth. Uncle, the Elgrim. Are you here volunteering as well? Yep, the young one and I are from Lucky Familia. I'm basically here as a god, though. Probably would rather receive a bowl of soup from a pretty girl like you, not an old dwarf. A super pretty, attractive, gorgeous girl like me, huh? You have successfully flattered me. I didn't say that much. Strange, I'm inflicted with mental damage as someone using magic, so at least I didn't know you and Gom knew each other. It's not like we know each other, but I'm nosy all the time, so Uncle Gareth simply couldn't pretend not to see me. You are right for the most part, but then if you are aware of yourself, why don't you consider changing your behavior? Uncle is so cool. He would knock down gains, monsters, or anything. I purely admire him. Leon, you are still judging him, aren't you? I can tell by the look on your face. It's not impossible to find a Joe who's a gentleman. We shouldn't judge others with their kind. Some elves are violent, right? You're actually correct, but what can I say? Some realities are hard to accept. It's not like the Gale is right on everything she says, but no one treats me the way you do. Well, that's because I wanted to be born a dwarf. Why are you giving me that face? I didn't mean to. Dwarves are huge for they are meant to shield others. They are tough so that they can protect a lot of people. If I want a beautiful girl with a perfectly fit body, the world may have been a depressing place, but that's that. There are those who are prettier and more beautiful than I am, so there won't be any problem. So I wanted to be a born a dwarf. If your concept is right, humans can probably shield someone with their fast movement, and elves can save someone with their songs. You're right, I take it back. I wouldn't mind not being born a dwarf then. What the fuck? You're really an interesting girl. You would say anything with confidence, but with absolutely no responsibility to your words. You're one, it's just that I'm flexible with words. I'd quickly admit that I'm one if I am, and that's a good thing, no? Yeah, well, anyway, you wanted to be born a dwarf, eh? I'm quite flattered. Your powerful voice is indeed annoying, but it's a virtue. You go and make people smile. I'll leave the rest to you girls. No problem, Uncle Gareth. Now, what's wrong, Leon? It's like you're miles away. You're really something, Elise. Elgom hardly praises anyone. I'm just saying whatever comes to my mind. Anyone can do it if they listen to their heart. Well then, Leon, let's get back to work. For the first time in a while, the weather is lovely. The sky's blessing us. Something good is probably going to happen. My apologies, I didn't mean to attack you with my shoulder. No worries. What? Dude just fucking dead. Oh shit, Velita. As a consolation fee, I've taken your life. Volunteering at soup kitchen, huh? Let me join you, guild maggots. I can help you with preparing the preparations of a feast. I decorate the entire place with juices of red fruits. Lady Valletta, what are you doing? You mustn't. Oh, she killed her own people. Silence, look at the clear blue sky. It's a perfect day for going destructive and ruin everything that we see. Don't you agree? We have got to remind those fools that this is a pathetic era and a living hell where you don't have a moment to smile. Go get them. It's the eve of festival adventures. We are here to have fun. Fucking civilians just got slaughtered. Come on, Leon. Like, you're not even killing the Ventures, you're killing civilians. This is great. Die, die, die. Fear the death and the scream for mercy. I shall end everyone's lives in front of the eyes of the adventurers. How dare ya? Oh, well, he fucking dead. Nothing's easier to kill than idiots who has lost the temper. Astria familiar, you kids are invited to this party. Silence, how dare you bring disaster to this sacred place. I won't forgive you, I won't let you take any more lives. Idiot, it'd be impossible for a level 3 like you to match against me, level 5. If you're so concerned about numbers, let me take care of you. Thank you. Thank God you're safe. Damn it, I'm here as a god and I can't prevent this. I'm too ashamed to face Finn. That hurts. You meatheads looking familiar to you too, huh? I miss you, you stinky jolf. And where's Finn? He isn't here, he's getting prepared at another place, assuming that you folks are up to something. I see smoke from where our allies are. They must have got attacked by adventurers before they could get to work. I'd make them burn in hell. I guess all this was for nothing. What a torn off this is. You guys take care of these folks, I'm going home. Are you serious? It's idiotic to make it seem here knowing our other mission has failed. It's meaningless to keep on with the killing. Did you think I'd just let you walk away? Don't worry, you'll be too busy being kind to anyone you see and you won't even have time to deal with me. Magic sword is being used to destroy everything there is. Look at all these people who failed to run away. We have got to do something. Heroes of justice, go and do something then. Your men are going to be the victims of the collapsing rubbles. My allies, let them be chaos in the city. Take as many down as you can as Lady Valletta demands. You fellows take care of those who need help. I'll deal with these nasty, evilest craps. All clear wall, ask Deanne Chat and Miak Familiar for backup now. Roger that. My leg, someone help. How many people do they have to hold using magic to heal those in need? I know I'm doing it already, but my magic isn't good enough to heal all those people at once. We need more people. You must hold your tears, or else you'll make others sad too. Here, press this cloth firmly against your wound. I'll stop bleeding in a moment. Tahashi, you are brave enough to stay in the pain. I'm sure you can hold your tears too. I will, God. Good girl. Now, can you walk over to that shelter on your own? I need to help those who have a bigger scar than you do. Thank you, God. For helping us. Don't mention it, I'm just here to apologize, huh? I tried saving that child so that I may understand what you guys are going through, and I actually did. I never knew that saving a week could make you feel so satisfied. It's pleasing and highly addictive. What? Forgive me for saying free services without demand of return. This isn't meaningless at all. It does have its value. Saving others makes you feel superior. It feels great to be thanked, given gives you satisfaction. And you know what? It feels amazing. You could have told me about it earlier. Nothing about this is oddly unhealthy. I knew it's just because I'm a maybe god. I can't pretend I know anything. Experiencing is an important essence too. Take it back. Pardon? Take back what you said. Which part? All the insulting things you have said. We do not use justice for self-satisfaction. Seriously, then, what the heck are you all fighting for? Shut it. We fight to restore peace to the city and keep things in order. We are here to stop the madness. We are witnessing it right now. And isn't that self-satisfaction? What the? It's not like you are getting paid, right? Silence. You don't even get a loaf of bread and a bowl of soup for doing these. Silence. Not only do you not expect gold, fame, no, even a little appreciation, the truth is your concept of justice is loneliness. Don't get mad at me, elf child. I'm just a god saying whatever the hell I want. Ask the question to yourself and listen to what your heart. What's your definition of justice? If you don't have an answer to that, the justice you are referring to is the twisted thing that is worse than any evil one can imagine. How dare you? Get focused. This isn't the time to play. If the god is trying to mess with you, ignore him. If all these can be kept until your last day alive, your justice would be something to be highly evaluated. But if there were no one to thank you for, or if you realize there's absolutely no return, what are you going to do? "4 days until the great feud. I guess we have all the familiar leaders gathered here. Now let's start talking about our countermeasures to deal with evilists. But before that, explain what's going on. Every day we have incidents, and last time the huge raid couldn't even be prevented. If you want those maggots exterminated, don't go insane. Asking for dungeon exploration and evilists hunting at the same time. Asking me to wander around the city after an expedition like this. They are out of their minds. It can't be helped now that we don't have Zeus and Hera here. It's our top priority to show the world that Aurario still remains dauntless. It could create a second or third evilist. The unknown in the dungeon has to be reached. The power of Aurario must be proven to the world. Just say the word. You're simply worried about your silly little power and status, which you have been miserably clinging on to. We're not getting anywhere. There's no need for this meaningless argument. Do not speak of my name, you little paloom. You get on my nerves. A familiar child who can't even communicate properly, huh? I guess Goddess Freya wasn't a perfect goddess after all. You wouldn't want to die? I know I just got here, but I want to go home. Is it just me, or is everyone eager to kill each other? It's been known that Loki and Freya familiar never works well all along. We shouldn't be too concerned about it. In fact, why do I, a vice captain, have to attend this gathering? I swear I'm going to punch that deity and captain. Not to defend Lemaine, but it's my responsibility that I couldn't keep things in control. I did not know how to apologize enough. It happened in the broad daylight, and we could have seen it coming, yet it couldn't have been prevented. And hey, we are dealing with Arcania. All of us, including Finn, were expecting explosives. That's where we made a mistake. We told Gareth to look for suspicious people. What does that mean? When ignition systems were being stolen from factories, we were assuming that they are going to be used for producing a bomb. It would be a threat if there was a bomb attached to with an activation switch that anyone can press. It's just like dealing with magic swords. Unlike magic swords and magic tools, these without combat knowledge can also operate them. But then my guess was wrong. Or perhaps they are keeping it because now is not the time to use it. Now I understand, although I'd have to appreciate it if you were to have shared this information in advance. It was just a guess, saying I didn't want to keep the god level too high because that will make it hard to lure out the enemy. Are you saying that the raiding was part of the pre-established harmony? Did you round the number of victims to the nearest 10? This might sound like an excuse, but we couldn't predict the degree of damage, but we managed to get in touch with the enemy's main force. I'm impressed, Braver. So am I. Believe me, I hate myself for having to make decisions after decisions. That's it. This conversation ends now. I don't want any more of this gloomy discussion. It makes me want to gouge myself on cakes. You gotta create something. We're all trying to do our best to save the city, and this isn't the time to point fingers at each other. Conversation is about a minute. Your wands and complimenting others for the goodness. Even children know that. Yeah, right, indeed, dauntless little girl. Muhaha. I hate it when you go all logical. Unless you have better things to say, behave. She is making a constructive suggestion here. I've even won a first-class adventures respect with the justice. How impressive I am. Please don't let it get carried away anymore, Captain. I'd love to keep enjoying this happy conversation, but let's get back to the topic and have a productive chat. Intel about the dark market that Shaki and her crew managed to take care of. So we have covered incidents that happened until today, and I guess that's about it. Does anyone have anything else to say? One of the evilists is an experienced person, probably a genuine warrior. Right, the person who must have put a hole in the animate tight, but it's not like anyone's seen them or fought against them, right? That won't be necessary. We can tell this one's extraordinary, and they are not just one of the higher-ups of evilists. There's not much we know to build our research on or tell, but if we were to make a wild guess, how strong is the enemy? Higher than level 6, anything below is just impossible. The same as the kin. Speaking of which, We have met a suspicious woman in the storehouse. She was either a mage or a magic swordsman. There wasn't any real damage, but about 30 of us are now in pain what? A woman was on her own, and she didn't even surrender to Ganesha familiar. What sort of mage is she, and where does she belong? This could be just the case of the Ulysses familiar. No one knew about this member who was as strong as a level 1 adventurer. Let's focus on the first one. There's a high chance this warrior is part of Evilus. I suggest we each familiar to stay together as a team. Now here goes the main part. According to the findings based on research performed by homies familiar, we found the new base camp at Vivulus. They are using an abandoned facility. The scale is way bigger than before, and there are 3. We don't have further details yet, including those disguised as commoners. They come in great numbers, and they are sketchy. This must be the main base. And so we are invading all 3 bases at the same time. We actually familiar with take care of one of them. Just so you know, I still haven't said anything. What? We need familiars for this mission, right? Loki and Fairy familiar should work individually, and that leaves us for one more slot. Let us be the 3rd one. No one can doubt our combat skills. We will work with Ashia familiar. We will have enough head count then. Let's go with that plan. We will take care of the one, and you guys can handle the one, right? Ultol. Sorry to interrupt, but is it possible that this whole thing was a setup? We'll keep that in mind. We'll make sure to have our strongest team working on this while keeping our eyes on other parts. We'll seek help from all the strong familiars, including Hephaestus, Ishtar, and Dionysus. Luman, you take care of your part. I assume I don't have a choice. Well, this is all for restoring peace in the city again. I want homies familiar to keep an eye on all parts of Hawaii. If anything happens, be sure to pass a message immediately. I'll be sure to brief our familiar members about this as well. This is going to be a massive mopping up operation. Now that we know the base, we can't pretend we didn't see them. We must shake it out. And the mission starts in 3 days. Be very careful so that our enemies won't find out what we are up to. We end this now. Yeah, of course there's evilest members in the guild. We have got a message from the mole in the guild. Our enemies will execute the mopping up operation 3 days later. That bitch has done a great job. What would we do without these evilest worshippers? I didn't ask for a single report until now. Ever since we secretly sent them over to our enemy's place, it's been 5 years. So you had them out there all this time without making them report to you. I never knew you as a person who can wait. You silly, you only burn out your ace in the hole once knowing that Finn surpasses the gods. We can't lie and look suspicious in front of them. Then the only chance we got is to do this super secretly. By the way, faceless man, where's your deity? That one was leading this operation, no? Well, that god is a god. After all, probably wandering about as they please. The mastermind should stay behind the curtain, sit back and wait instead of going here and there. Fine then. So the party's happening in 3 days. My final ace. I hope you are ready. Small details aren't my concern. You may call me when you need me. I only do well in battlegrounds, and I'll prepare myself for the feast. War demon, who proves its worth with a wield instead of words, how threatening. We can't do anything without you guys. First, we would knock out that bizarre bull and his clowns and enough. Huh? Your voice, not just a noise, but turbulence. It makes me sick. Shut your mouth this instant. While you low. You may use me as you please, and I shall use you all as I please. That's enough, everyone. We realize our aim may be different. We are taking the same road here. Finally, our Lord's wishes to come true. Complete destruction of warriors around the corner. Well, they only destroy Astria Familia. Sadly. Woo. To us, justice is what we believe in is. You shouldn't jump on me like that. It's dangerous. My bad. I just couldn't help it. Are you alone right now? Yes, I'm on a patrol. We have decided to live our life like we used to so that we don't look like we are on a mission. I see I was working on something too. I made a list of all the dark market dealers we have taken down. It was quite a hassle. By the way, Leon, from the items we have collected from the criminals, there was a branch of the holy tree. Something wrong? I just had a few things to think about. Cut the crap, you're a terrible liar, and you can't hide anything from people. Tell me what's the concern. On the day you were volunteering at the soup kitchen, huh? I'm sorry I couldn't help you at that time. Shouldn't feel guilty at all. You and Shaki were ordered by the Brevu to take care of the enemies at another place. By the way, this Ellen god, he sounds like a mean god, isn't he? I'm not sure if the word mean is powerful enough to describe it. He is like a raven drunk, enjoying misery of the world. Based on the things you told me, to me it sounds more like a boy trying to do stupid things to get attention of the girl he fancies. How did you even come up with that sort of idea? That's not absolutely not. Adi, what do you think of is true justice? It's a hard question to answer. Probably everyone has different answers for that, and so do gods. I'm not intelligent like Sis, and if I spend time thinking about things like this, I'd probably find myself drowning in mud. How about this for a new definition of justice? Turn all weapons into instruments. All weapons into an instrument. Swords and spears can be hung upside down as trees shine, and we can use two shields as a crash cymbal. Unloaded cannons can be drums. Weapons that can hurt you can be turned into something that makes you smile. Loosen up a bit and think more like me, Leon. You think more deeply and seriously about justice than I do. Actually, I can tell from what you have said the other day. That man wasn't entirely wrong. Oh. While I believe in the academic concept of justice, you keep searching for the true existence. You're right, Leon. Justice isn't something simple. You can't force people to believe in it, and you can't let it burden you. But then it can't change anything if you keep it hidden in your heart. It would be nice if we don't have to make things complicated or hurt anyone. She made a wish like a child, and that was the most precious thing ever. It seemed easy, but at the same time, not simple. I wonder what Elise would say. How would Lady Asha explain it? Will I be able to agree with the concept? The gods lead our way, but they don't give answers to our questions. They only watch and provide helping hands to us children, as if we are supposed to live our own familiar story. In our never-ending journey, we will discover the answers to our questions, I wonder. You see, when I'm stuck like now, I tend to be honest to myself. I don't know what I want to do right now, he said. So, what I want to do right now is make you smile, Leon. That's my justice. Dance with me, Leon, right here. What are you doing? What's going on? Look over there, an elf and a human are in the middle of the street. The adventurers are dancing. Well, why are you doing this? There's something that a hero in the past once said. I read it off an old tale of Argonauts. Pretty girl, we should dance. We should dance until you'd show me a smile. It's from a tale that I love. I just want everyone to smile. That's what my justice is about. Readers, but hey, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. Go girls, you're amazing. You are both super cool. See, everyone is smiling. They are clapping hands and dancing with us. How shameful we are in the center of the attention. This is torture. No, Leon, we don't stop dancing until you smile. Please, no. I knew something was going on. What on earth are you girls doing? Leon and I are dancing. Care to join? No, thank you. I haven't danced enough at the ball at the Royal Palace. Help, Andromeda. That would be impossible. There's no way I can stop Artie. Plus, it's interesting to see you like this. You two may keep going. Andromeda? Justice goes around and comes around. Even if we can't find true answers to our questions, or if the answers were wrong, justice will find us in one of its various forms. Something soft can be solid, and something warm can be cold at the same time. The justice we believe in will come back, maybe as a blooming flower or a star that shines above everyone. Those we help will help others. A piece of kindness today could result in a smile tomorrow. That's what I want to believe in. That's why you should smile, Leon. Smile today so that justice comes around. It is. Justice comes around, huh? I swear to my beautiful sunset I'm seeing right now that I won't forget this phrase. The day before the great feud. Captain, everyone's ready. Good. Has the enemy noticed we are up to something? At the moment, it doesn't seem so. They have been so quiet. I'm starting to feel anxious. Audie, yes, Leon. Nothing. Let's win this war. Chill. Was it really the right thing to do? We left Hagney, Hayden, and Elfrig behind. I have no idea what the elf and the plumes planes are. Working together, the bow is actually already quite overwhelming. Hayden is in charge of commanding the reserve troops. If anything happens, do as he says. We have given them enough time. It's time they disappear. They shall be exterminated. The preparations are complete. We can attack all 3 bases at once at any time. What's going on? My thumb is twitching. Is this the intuition again? Ever since the Dark Era has started 8 years ago, it's been twitching all along. But I'm feeling a new level of twitching today. What shall we do then? We fade. It's pointless to postpone this. Now that we are prepared, there are only 2 options. We win or lose. So you didn't figure it's a trap? The fuck? It's time. Let's go. The great feud starts. Time has come. The god smiled quietly. Take down the facility, Nazi and Maru. Take Ishka and the other girls and leave. We'll head for them. Don't let even a single one of them escape. Disempower them and tie them up. Down the hall and the one above, the enemies are coming. Leave it to me. I shall. You didn't have to tell me. Across the vast plains of the skies, swifter than anything. It's not even the mage, but the power of her blast. Thought that was an eye. It's truly amazing, insane. The enemies are all blown away. This is too good to be true. There must be a trap. Since this is the enemy base, we should expect them to be ready to defend themselves. Our planes must be evacuated. Executed. Shit. And they have already lost a large number of troops. We can end this. The path is clear. The deepest zone. You idiots. You idiots. Achnia. Finn isn't here. I can't believe that bitch gave us the wrong information. That was insanely quick of you guys to get here. You guys are as quick as lightning. Sounds like you want to praise us, but your face tells the opposite. Get that smug off your face. So tell me, what are you hiding? What do you think? Ways to get rid of you folks once and for all, perhaps? Valletta Goody, we have surrounded this building. Most of your troops are arrested too. It's time you should surrender. Did you think that a villain like me would just listen to you and do as you say? Come on out, guys. Look at how many there are. Come on, come get me. Let's have some fun. Hey, we all know Valletta dies in the future, so at least we know that. Doesn't Bet kill her? Was it Bet? I think so. Maybe. But she does die, so. It's not until like, what was it, 3 years ago? 3 years after this, or 7, I don't know. Long time after this. Die. Fine, I'll see them take the last breaths. Yeah, why are you tying them up? Just kill them. I'm not Finn, but I want to say it's extremely fishy. Not bad. What is that woman planning on doing? Child, this is insane. Children shouldn't be involved in this. Drop your knife. Don't fight. Not going to. Oh no, Audie, you stupid little girl. Teehee. Goddess. I want to see Mom and Dad. Is that Audie? Audie dead? Stupid fucking. You idiot! Don't let your guard down ever if you're in battle. Huh? That can't be. No way. Suicide bomb? Exactly. You imbecile. Don't let your guard down. How many times do you... How do you not know that? Are you watching this? One of your believers just dragged an adventurer to hell. You fucking imbecile. Get away from the bodies on the ground. They are about to explode. Allow my soul to reach the one I worship. She made of flare, stone, and handgun system. This is great. Suicide machine that anyone can easily operate. You freak, you sacrifice all of your people in. What took you so long to realize the building surrounded? The troops are arrested. It doesn't matter to me because they are not my enemy army force. They are just my weapons. Are they all safe? Jeez, Ganesha must have lost a lot of people. Oh, she dead. I've committed a sin and I shall give my life to settle the debt. So that's how Astria Familia dies. The first blast was a single and now it's not going to stop. Goodbye, adventurers. So long. are about to explode. The building is not going to last. They will blast it away with us in it. Get out of here. I know, but no, Leon, stop. You'll be buried alive. Oh, you fucking dumbass. We are leaving this place. What the heck is happening? What's with the smoke? There was an explosion in the city. What is that? Is it from the base that Finn and others are taking care of? What I meant to say is it's not only the base. What's the damage? 5 of them are down. How dare they have done this? How long is this explosion going to last for? Take care of the injured ones through View's magic circle and get them healed. We are reforming the party quick. We could have lost a man or two if you hadn't recognized the enemy's armor, Finn, but something's going on in city. It wasn't a trap, but that you have set in the base. It was a single flare. We aren't the target. The target is the city itself. A warrior. Jesus. Well then. Thank you for watching. Catch you